Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Sin Bagley. Nice to see you today. Good morning, Carrie McKim. Happy Monday to you. It's going to be a great week. We have such great stuff lined up this week. It's going to be super exciting, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. It's going to be super cool. Did everybody have a nice weekend? I did. It was a really good weekend. It was a busy weekend, but a good weekend nonetheless. So let's talk about what's up. Well, the first thing that's most important, it's National Sticky Bun Day. It certainly is. And it's a Scorpio moon. So, Scorpio can like food. Food and sex are, let me make this bigger. Food and sex are like this. And it's a Scorpio moon. So maybe have a sticky bun or 2 or 3. In addition to it being National Sticky Bun Day, good morning, Fran Marie. Nice to see you. It is also the waning moon cycle, and we have 10 more days of this waning moon cycle. So keep in mind that the waning moon, and that's the period from the full moon in Leo to the new moon in Pisces, which will be March 2nd. And under the waning moon cycle, it's all about letting go, releasing, making space. And it's perfect, actually, because today is a Scorpio moon. So Scorpio is really good at letting things go, right? So we can really utilize this Scorpio moon to really set boundaries with ourselves and create new rules. Scorpios are very good at giving themselves rules. So maybe it's a matter of you're not going to think this particular way or whatever it might be. You need some Scorpio energy. Be careful what you wish for. You might get it. And that's actually a big thing with this full moon that we had. We put our wishes on our wish list, or we wish for things under the new moon. And under the full moon cycle, they start coming in. And what I've seen happen is a lot of people then get trepidatious, like, oh, geez, this is happening. So it's a matter of getting comfortable with your new moon goals. So keep that in mind. Breaking those rules. Yes, breaking those rules. It's all about breaking those rules. Good morning, Grandma Nay. It's a chilly morning. I'm glad there was a beautiful sunset last night. It's a chilly morning. This week in LA, it's going to be it's going to be one of the cooler weeks in LA. I think the high today is going to be 62 by now. It changes. Today is Monday, so it's the moon's day. So the moon is the most sensitive planet. It's considered a planet in astrology, and it's a good day to really impress upon your subconscious the way you want things to go. So utilize the moon's day by planning in your head, visualizing how you want things to be. They've done plenty of studies in which athletes do this and they perform better, or anything that you have to do, be it, doing a really good job at work. Just visualize yourself doing it, because this is a day in which your subconscious is very porous. Give yourself extra TLC and others some extra love and attention today if you can. The moon's day is the most sensitive, vulnerable day of the week, so be sure to double down on your self-care. The moon was in Libra, but we are in Scorpio territory now. Scorpio words and phrases include desire, passion, control, power, depth, regeneration, sexuality, emotion, survival, trauma, intensity, and mystery. So Scorpio is no joke. And it really is a mourning period. Like I always use the example of moving. Even if you're moving from like a dungeon to a palace, the transition is traumatizing, or it can be tough because you're moving from one state to another. So even if you're making transitions in your life, or something's leaving, or you're going into something brand new, there is that mourning process that we need to go through. And that is what the Scorpio moon is about. Under the Scorpio moon, today and tomorrow and some of Wednesday, I believe, we'll see. It's a matter of we're all going to go through some kind of death. It might be very, very little. It might be very, very positive. Hopefully, it's not a negative situation for you, but we all go through some kind of death under the Scorpio moon. So keep that in mind. Just let go and go with the flow. It's important to keep flexible. And it also is Tyne Daly's birthday today. It's Tyne Daly's birthday. She is still kicking. She's 76 today. Isn't that nice? I love Tyne Daly. She's just so lovable. Oh, what was happening? I was stuck waiting on my day, except for it didn't show up until 8 p.m. Apparently not delivery drivers. It was a hard day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. This was Friday? Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Sin. Well, hopefully things will be getting better because the Mercury would be out of its shadow the 23rd, which we're going to talk about. But tomorrow is the birthday of Ted Kennedy, or as I like to call him, the Mick who got away with murder. Lest we forget, back in 1969, Ted, after a day of sailing and drinking, drove his car off Dyke Bridge in Chappaquiddick. And Mary Jo Kopechne, who is working for his brother Bobby's campaign at the time, well, he left her submerged in the car and waited 10 hours. 10 hours to call the police. 10 hours. In any case, maybe because it's a Scorpio moon, do we forgive Ted for this? Do we let it go? I mean, he is past. So I don't know. Maybe we let it go. Maybe we let it go. You let me know. Should we let him go? Should we forgive him for this? I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. You guys tell me. I think maybe we'll have a little mercy. Maybe we'll forgive Ted today since it's his birthday. Thank you. I didn't know you could see my sweatshirt. I'm glad. Now I had the poster too. Very, very cool. It's The Cure. The Cure. I wanted to wear The Cure today because the moon's in Scorpio. So little Cure energy there. So it's a waning moon again on Tuesday. So keep in mind that it is all about letting go and it's all about making space. It was not good. We forgive, but we don't forget. That's right. That's right. So Tuesday is Mars's day, in addition to it being Ted's birthday. So it's a good get shit done day. It's a really good day to get a lot of things done. And on a Scorpio moon as well. And the traditional ruler of Scorpio is Mars. So it could be quite a day of reckoning. You might be setting really strong boundaries, at least with yourself in your head, and determining where you're going. Oftentimes with water signs are usually concerned with the past, whereas fire signs are concerned with the future. Earth signs are in the present. And air signs, they bop around past, present, and future. So when the moon is in a water sign, we can be focused on the past. And it's important to be in love with your future, to keep your future focused, because we can't really go back to the past. So keep that in mind. Please send prayers or positive energy, healing energies to my mother-in-law. We certainly will. We'll send lots of love and positive energy to your mother-in-law. I hope she's okay. Scorpio moon tomorrow is going to be good for research, investigation, healing, sex, regenerating, transforming, endings, art, moving on, and letting go. Rest in peace, Mary Jo. Rest in peace, Ted. I think we'll forgive him. We'll let it go. We'll let it go. While we're at it, folks, and forgiving Ted Kennedy, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Oh, that's very sweet. Purple hearts. I wish my friend Sonia was here. She loves purple and loves hearts. Additionally, if you guys are interested in learning how to read tarot, well, I have a class coming up. Tarot 2 will start Monday, February 28th, for those of you who have been in Tarot 2. And in Tarot 1, if you're new to Tarot, will be starting on March 2nd. And tarot is great because it's not just about telling the future, divining. It's really about creating a new world as well. So if you're a manifester, you may want to learn tarot. You're practicing making videos. Oh, that's really good to hear, Sin. This is the perfect moon for you to do it. Oh, Sonia, your ears must have been ringing. I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you. So essentially, that is awesome, Sin. That is awesome. Yeah, keep doing it. It's like anything. You just keep doing it and just get better. But if you're looking to learn tarot, check out the link in the description. There's more information about that, and you can enroll there too. And yeah, on Wednesday we have Peter Fonda's birthday, and not only that. Oh, you've been here the whole time? I must have psychically known you were there. Maybe I picked up on it. I didn't see you in the chat, so that is very cool. So Wednesday is Peter Fonda's birthday, and the best thing yet, Mercury is it's official, out of its shadow period come the 23rd of February. And yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to get things done and to think and communicate. And you're going to find that with all these planets out of their shadow and direct, because March 1st, Venus will be out of its shadow period, things are going to go very quickly. Things are going to happen fast. So keep that in mind. Just keep yourself grounded and keep your eyes on the prize. Wednesday, again, of course, waning moon. We're allowing, we're letting go, we're seeing where we want to go and keeping our eyes on the prize. It's Mercury's day on the day Mercury leaves its shadow, so it's going to be pretty awesome. Additionally, we have the Scorpio moon early on Wednesday, and then the moon enters Sagittarius. So essentially, as we said, under the Scorpio moon, there's some kind of death, some kind of letting go. It could be a really good thing. Maybe you're moving, as we said in that example, from a dungeon to a palace, or from a bad job to a really great job, or whatever it might be you're moving into. But the thing is that it's still a death. It's still a mourning. But now, or on Wednesday, when we have this moon in Sagittarius, we're not as sensitive. We're not feeling things to the nth degree. Things are not so critical. And we're able to sit back and realize that life is a party. And that's Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the party animal of the zodiac. If you're ever up really, really late, way past your bedtime, and just enjoying yourself, a Sagittarius is probably with you. They're pretty awesome. Happy Monday, Kathleen. Oh, keep going. Mercury will be direct for a while. I'm not sure exactly when it will go retrograde again, but let's not think about that. Let's not think about Mercury going retrograde again. It will. It goes retrograde either 3 or 4 times a year, depending on the year. Exciting adventures. A lot of adventures. Just like, look, Peter Fonda is actually having an adventure on his motorcycle, it looks like, I think it's his motorcycle. So your Sagittarius keywords starting Wednesday include aspiration, adventure, jovial, optimistic, broad-minded, outspoken, expansive, wanderlust, eager, and fun. Sagittarius are very fun. So after the rain, we have the rainbow. And then also on Wednesday, Brooke Shields has this aspect in her chart. This is her in the cover of Vogue magazine some time ago. But Mars' sextile to Neptune is a pretty awesome aspect. It's pretty sexy. It's extremely sexy, actually. So sensual desires will increase with this aspect, making it great for romance. Oh, thank you, Easy Rider. Sin, you're so good to me. Thank you. Easy Rider's the movie. So yeah, Mars' sextile Neptune on Wednesday is great for romance because your desires are going to increase. Also, a certain je ne sais quoi fills the air, and you may start attracting people who are in tune with yourself and your needs, people who are aligned with you. It's a nice energy because Mars is so sexy and passionate and driven, and Neptune is otherworldly and sensitive and altruistic. So it's kind of cool when these two energies harmoniously come together. Also, your sense of what is right and true are going to guide you in making the best decisions. And that's a theme of Wednesday, making choices based upon your goals, based upon your values. Also, spiritual truths can be found on Wednesday with this aspect through your practice. So maybe you chant, maybe you meditate, maybe you exercise, maybe you daydream, whatever it is that you do for your spiritual practice. be aware that there might be information or downloads that you're getting with this aspect. So definitely meditate on Wednesday with Mars's sextile to Neptune. Wasn't Brooke beautiful? Wasn't she a beautiful girl? I'm sure she's doing well. And on Thursday, February 24th, it would be Steve Jobs' birthday. He would be 67 years old. 67. What a mind. We are still under the waning moon cycle, of course. So again, we're making space. We're letting go. We're realizing that what is love flows. What is not goes. That's very important. Keep that in mind, especially today under the Scorpio moon. Thursday is Jupiter's day, so it's all about expansion and growth and opportunity and thinking outside the box. He certainly did sin. He died too young. Jupiter's day, so definitely think big. And you have your moon in Sagittarius, which is great for travel, study, exercise, adventure, or even planning an adventure. Spontaneity, publishing, broadcasting, sin with your new videos. Who knows? Oh, you're doing, okay, wonderful. Well, that might be a good day to launch. Might be a good day to launch, Sin. That would be great. You should, when you have your channel, send it to me or put it in the chat and we can all subscribe to your channel. So yeah, spontaneity, publishing, broadcasting, sports, games, gambling, lots of fun with the moon in Sagittarius on Thursday. And then also on Thursday, Venus will sextile Neptune. And Dave Chappelle, one of my favorites, has this aspect in his chart. It really speaks a lot of Dave Chappelle with this aspect, actually, because it makes him very, very loving and unconditional. And I think that when you're dealing with comedy, it's really, really tough because you have to really speak about your truth as you see it. And he's gotten an awful lot of flack this year alone for his, beliefs. But I think that in looking further into his personality, you will know and see that he has a very, very loving, caring heart. Maybe it's the Venus's sextile to Neptune in his chart. With this aspect, it's excellent for passion, play, romance, dating, and caring. It's a really nice aspect. Oh, do they? Yeah, Sagittarians do that. They can be very tempting in a lot of respects. Yeah, you may also, with Venus's sextile to Neptune, discover imaginative ways to increase your pleasure and satisfaction. And not just sexually, but certainly sexually. It's good also for shopping because you'll have a better aesthetic sense and a good fashion sense. And yeah, you might want to leverage this aspect by buying some nice threads, maybe some summer clothes, maybe something for your home to make it even more cozy. Inspiring creativity as well. This aspect is also great for creative self-expression. So whether you dance or act or write, or you're a musician, you're playing an instrument, or you're doing new I Ching videos like Sin, this is a great aspect for it. So keep that in mind. Additionally, on Thursday, Mercury will square Uranus. Lily Tomlin has this aspect in her chart, which makes a lot of sense because Mercury is about communication and Uranus is quirky, different, revolutionary. And obviously, she's had a lot of quirky comedy. She's a very talented lady. Have you guys seen that show Grace and Frankie with her and Jane Fonda? I've seen a few episodes. It's very good. So yeah, Mercury will square Uranus on Thursday as well. So be on the lookout for new opportunities. There might be some things that come up out of the blue. Maybe your your new moon goals will manifest on Thursday. You'll see evidence of them. So expect opportunities for new activities, feelings, and relationships. Instincts on Thursday with this aspect will be strong and accurate. So taking risks might pay off. Sometimes you just got to logically weigh the pros with the cons and and have that leadership with that energy in Leo. You did? Oh, that's great. I bet that makes sense because you are an Aquarius and she has this strong Uranian aspect in her chart. I haven't run Lily Tomlin's chart, but I bet. Oh, yes, I have to. Yeah, I have to see that. Laughing. Oh my goodness, those were the days. So your instincts are going to be really strong under this transit too. So trust your intuition. The more you start to trust your inner senses, a funny thing happens. They actually become quite reliable. So start trusting yourself and listening to what your intuition has to say. Excuse me. Good morning, John. Nice to see you today. She certainly did a lot of funny stuff. New romance under Mercury's square to Uranus would be a lot of fun, and it would be very exciting, but it may not prove long lasting. So it could be a nice little tryst. Who knows? It's a good time to actually get new projects off the ground with a daring burst of energy. So keep that in mind on Thursday. It's going to be quite the day. And on Friday, it's my favorite Beatles birthday. I mean, there's really no contest for me. Maybe at one point, Paul, but George is definitely my favorite Beatle. Is he yours? Let me know. But yeah, it's George Harrison's birthday. George Harrison's birthday. He actually died in 2001, and he would only be 79 if he were alive today. 79 is so young. 79 is like the new 55. So it is George's birthday. So maybe listen to some Beatles music or any of his songs. He did quite a good few good ones. Him specifically. I think he did Here Comes the Sun and a few other ones, of course. So we have this wonderful waning moon on George Harrison's birthday. And it's Venus's day, so put on some Beatles, open up your heart, and give as much love to the world as possible. That is really key to really leveraging this Leo moon for all of society, because the Leo energy, it's all about the heart. Leo rules the heart. And that's why Leos can be a little bit ostentatious at times, or they can be they can be very vindictive. Leo as a sign is even more vindictive than Scorpio. It's true. And the reason being is because they take things to heart. They take things very, very, very personally. They really think it is all about them at times. So when you think it's all about you, these affronts that happen to the Leo archetype, they take them so personally that they really, really lash out. But by the same token, that heart energy is so strong that it can really do so much. Like magic is all about the heart, right? All miracles are based on love. And with this energy now, with the sun in Pisces, it's all about love ruling. Jupiter is what we all can agree upon. And Pisces, where Jupiter is all about how we're all connected, how we're all one. So one of the great things to do under this full moon cycle, this waning moon cycle in Leo, is to open up your heart and send as much love into the universe as possible. If we all do that, we're going to be changing society. So keep that in mind. So spread the love on Venus's day. It will be a Sagittarius moon early, and then it will enter Capricorn. Wah, wah. At 11:27 a.m. EST. The moon is not really thrilled to be in Capricorn. It's in its detriment in Capricorn. So it is a good get shit done day, the Capricorn moon. Capricorn keywords and phrases include achievement, ambition, status, business, career, pessimism. Capricorns can be pessimistic. They call it realistic, but it can be borderline pessimistic. So watch out for that. Under your Capricorn moon. Cautious, responsible, goal-oriented, structure, and reserved. Other keywords for your Capricorn moon. Also, on Saturday, February 26th, it's actually National Pistachio Day. And Scott Cunningham, I know that, Sonia, you probably read Scott Cunningham's book. Cunningham? Is that his name? Yeah. So all there are herbs that have metaphysical uses, right? Flowers or essences, things of the earth. And pistachios in particular are good for breaking love spells. So pistachios are good to eat under the waning moon cycle when you want to get rid of anything. For instance, like say you want to get out of a relationship, but you're in love with the person, pistachios. Or say you are in love with chocolate and you want to drop a few pounds, pistachios. Or you're in love with your lazy lifestyle, but you want to achieve a lot of your goals, pistachios. So pistachios, if you eat them under the waning moon cycle, will help you remove love spells that you may have with things that are not very good for you. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Of course you have. Oh, you got a shoot on Friday? That's really good. That's really good to hear. So enjoy your pistachios. It's National Pistachio Day. And also, of course, we're in the waning moon cycle. So it's letting go with your pistachios. Let pistachios, just sprinkle a few in your salad. I mean, I think pistachios are the best nut anyway, personally. It's Saturn's Day on Saturday. Every Saturday is. And it's a double whammy of Saturn energy, because it's not only Saturn's Day, Saturday, but the moon being Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. You made pistachio brittle? I don't think I've ever had pistachio brittle, but I need to change that immediately because I love pistachios. So yeah, there's a double whammy of Saturn energy. So you may want to get your ducks in a row, create structure in your life, and use your Capricorn moon to create order and structure, to tend to your responsibilities, to work hard, to keep your humor. Capricorns have a tremendously dry sense of humor. Consider your contribution to society. That's really very important, I think, under the Capricorn moon, to find out, where do we end? What are we leaving the world with? It's almost like, making sure with the room that you leave it better than you found it. Well, the same thing with life, right? Being aware. And I think that really it's interesting. We start our week with the Scorpio moon, and Scorpio is the house of, rules the house of death. It pertains to death and rebirth. So our immortality we become aware of it. We become aware that, like, oh, geez, like if somebody dies and it's like, oh my God, I forget who it was, but 31-year-old just died. Like, that's so scary, 31. And it's not a matter of we're necessarily going to die. I mean, eventually we will, but being aware that there is an endpoint can really get our shit together. I think that there was this one self-help guy. He said, imagine if you had 6 months to live. What would you do? Well, I mean, that gets your motor running, definitely. And then under the Capricorn moon, which is all about legacy this weekend, we might be able to create a plan and say, I want to leave the world better than I found it by leaving this or by doing this. So keep that in mind. And then on Sunday would be, well, it is. I shouldn't say would be. She's alive and still kicking. Joanne Woodward. She would be 92 years old. 92 years old. Joanne Woodward. And yeah, we have the waning moon, and it is the sun's day. So because we're in the waning moon cycle, and it's the Leo full moon to the Pisces moon, the sun is the energy that is really, really, really most powerful. So make sure on Sunday, the sun's day, you utilize the sun. The sun can be super healing. It can help you be really creative. And it's also a great metaphor. You want to shine, get your lights on, celebrate being alive, creatively express yourself, anything that you can do to show the universe that you're having a good time. It's really important. And the moon will actually enter Aquarius come 1:35 p.m. EST, which quite frankly will make it easier for you to have a good time. I'm not suggesting that the Capricorn moon, you'll have a bad time, but Capricorn energy with the moon there can be a little bit more heavy. So you have to take extra measures to make sure you're keeping things light and fun. Whereas under the Aquarius moon, it's a lot easier. Aquarius moon is good for dreaming up ideals, social pursuits, creative projects, hanging with friends, doing something unusual, and thinking, what if and why not? Under the Aquarius moon or the 11th house, we're reminded that our desires, if we have them, they come with them the built-in prerequisite ability for you to achieve them. So if you have a desire, you can achieve that. And that becomes very clear under the Leo moon. Yes, please mount that like button. I appreciate that, Sin. So yeah, think what if and why not come Sunday, and be sure to celebrate being alive. So that's about it from me, folks. Thank you for joining me today. I so appreciate all you in the chat. It really is very, very nice, and it really makes for a great start to my week. I hope it does for you as well. If you have not already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. And if you're looking to find out what's going on in your chart, where this full moon in Leo hit and where that new moon in Pisces is going to hit, we can look at that for you. We can also run your tarot cards. It's all on my website, psychicsun.com, and the link to that is in the description below. Oh, thank you so much, Sin. Additionally, again, we got tarot classes coming up February 28th for Tarot 2 and March 2nd for Tarot 1, starting at 9 p.m. via Zoom, EST, on Mondays for Tarot 2, and on Wednesdays for Tarot 1. That is in the description as well. And for all of your other stuff that I might be able to do for you, check out the description. I have a whole bunch of links there for you, including my website. So I will see you guys on Monday. I was hoping to see you on Friday for a live stream, but then my Friday got taken up, got filled up. And then I realized, okay, well, I'll do it Thursday. And then there's all this other stuff that I had planned previously. So unfortunately, I won't see you live again on this channel until next Monday. But do enjoy your week. And yeah, keep me apprised of all your manifestations. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.